Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. Welcome to the Soul Guidance and Soul Activation reading. It's great to connect with you at this time. And if you happen to be new, hello, welcome here. I'm Michele. This is Soul Insights and Tarot. And if you've been traveling with me for a while on the soul path, it's always great to connect with you. So, okay, we're going to get a closer look at the cards. As always, timestamps are in the description box below. I will also be doing an alignment and an attunement meditation. This reading is about transformation. Something in your life from a soul level is transforming. This will be a connect in, tune in for some quick guidance, some insight from God consciousness, God's source energies. And for some of you, there is guidance from Ashtar also. So we'll be diving into that and seeing what is the transforming element in your life at this time, what is transforming, and what does this transformation look like for you? If you're coming here for a deeper understanding and insight, I do hope that you get that, as well as confirmation. Many of you are coming here simply for confirmation of what you already know, or being guided by your very own higher self or intuition and inner knowing. Let's get a closer look at the cards. So soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Allow yourself to take this time just for yourself to connect in, align, and attune. Aligning to your soul through the soul signature frequency of your soul design and blueprint. Allowing the avatar you, the ego mind, to rest, relax, renew, to open to receive beyond conditioned response patterns, conditioning, wounding, releasing scripting that's held you back, or scripting that's no longer relevant to you. Releasing the words, the image, the beliefs, the ideas that no longer resonate for you. You're allowing higher divine consciousness to come through in the recreation, the transformation of you, how you experience and express on this earth plane. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, consciously slow your breath down. Breathe in a little deeper, pause at the top of the breath, and breathe out a little longer. You're being guided in the direction that is most life-affirming, life-enhancing, fulfilling, lovingly expressing for your soul. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Welcome to this part of your path, this reading to support you on your soul path. This is soul story number 1. If you chose this butterfly, this is your reading. You might have chose more than one is what I'm hearing. Let's connect in. Higher self connection into the frequency of the soul. We're looking at soul frequency here. What is the transformation that you are receiving at this time? Wow, that just flew out. Okay, we're going to take them all. And they do have butterflies. Oh, there's 3. Oh, stuck in lack, release. Look at that. Wow, okay. And look at that big, big butterfly there. Yeah, you're toxic people, you're releasing some kind of limiting pattern. You're really facing yourself right now. You're facing your future, you're facing yourself, you're facing where you've come from. And that's taking a lot of reflection. You've got the reflection card here, stuck in lack. and scattered energy. I'm getting the message that as I'm tuning in, you're actually in the flow of this. You're in this reflection, this change, this realization of stuck, wanting to move forward, not being able to necessarily get things in gear. I do feel that you're calling in your energy through this reflection, and what is not allowing you to focus on what's really important to you right now is changing. I want to say for a lot of you, I do feel that part of this change has to do with relationship or the way you're relating, whether it's personal relationships or business or work or creative, collaborative. I feel like you could have been giving more. In fact, I'm going to put this here because I feel like you're seeing how things haven't worked, and you're reflecting on where is my energy dissipating? Where am I not aligned? Where am I giving and not getting back enough? Where is the energy exchange off? So this releasing is really having you step into a much more transformative energy consciously. Now, what does that mean? This means this is happening to you etherically, energetically, subconsciously, but I feel with you, I don't know what's going to happen with the other readings, but you're consciously stepping into this transformation. You're consciously working with this energy. Yeah, we have creativity. Your creativity is first. You're going to use this to foster something new. Like, okay, I got to bring my energy in here. I got to focus on this. I've got to bring this in. I just feel like I got to bring this in. I've been out, planning. I didn't want to pull that, but, and then collaboration. Yeah. Whoa, the transformation is you're not going to give time, and maybe you already are doing this, and this is your, unless people are supportive, I'm going to take all of these, even though I didn't want to take this many from this deck. So what I'm getting with you, unless it fits in with what you're creating, you're not going to do it, or you're not going to give it as much time or energy. So this is releasing toxicity or toxic relationships or toxic way of relating. I think you're looking at what's been my role, what's been the payoff for me, and I'm letting go of that. So this is not only transforming your relationships or how you relate, but what you receive and how you receive in the world. So there is a major change coming in for you, or some of you are already in it, where literally with people, with your expectation, with what you're drawing in the universe, it has to now support you. This is it. Is this supporting my greater goal? Is this supporting my health? Is this supporting my relationship? Is this supporting my children? Is this supporting my creative project? Is this supporting what I need? Is this supportive? Is this adding to me? Or is this taking away? Is this taking too much away? Is this draining me? Is this type of relationship draining, or this way of relating draining? So I feel like you are really, the transformation is you're really planning your own transformation. It's already happening subconsciously, but you are in the middle of planning this transformation. This transformation, I just got another message that you want this card. I was going to go for a different deck. Yeah, you're in the middle of this transformation and it's releasing, but you're consciously going into it. It's like when someone wants to transform their body and they're like, okay, I'm eating this, I'm eating that, I'm not eating this, I'm going here, I'm doing this, I'm going to the gym or Pilates, or I'm walking, or I'm stretching, or I'm, hand gliding. When you want to learn something new. So the big transformation in your life right now is you're really taking the reins. Yeah. Because you've got new ideas. Oh my God, I can't believe that. The next one, look at that. Uranus and Scorpio, I transform. By your genius, by your ideas, you're going to whip something up. You're going to create something that is so fabulosa, so fantabulous, so fabulosa, so amazing, increíble. It's incredible. It's incredible because you're at a turning point. You're one of the ones right now, and again, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this at the time that I upload and record and everything, or record, I guess, and upload, this transformation, that we're in this pivot point. You've heard this, you're hearing some kind of soul call. You're getting the signal that now's the time to do this. If I really want to do this, I've got to do this now. If I really want to create this, I've got to create this now. I've got to do this now. Now is the time. This is not the time to wait anymore. I'm doing it. So the big transformation for you is really guided by your own intuitive awareness, your own inner knowing, your own impetus, your own genius, your own ideas and thoughts. So you're moving into a highly creative time, a time of visionary. It's really kind of a time of the magician. Let's see if that comes up for you, where you're thinking differently. There's something about your thought process that's changing. Like, this isn't working. You're having a lot of support. The higher self is coming through more. And some of you also, this support is really coming other dimensionally. It's coming also from the spirit realm. Okay, let's see. Let's start here. Okay, this to me is grounded intuition. This is telling me that the fertility, the abundance, what you're creating is coming really from a strong intuitive awareness. Even with Scorpio, it's water, it's psychic. It's like, I feel this. This is the right thing to do. This is the time. This is the right time to bring this up. This is the right time to do this. You know, I'm moving into this space of timing. So whatever you're creating or focusing on, whatever you're shifting right now, you're coming really from divine right timing. You're coming from the soul timing, solar timing. You're not coming from a space of time, or this is how much time, or it's because I'm this age, or I learned this or that. No, you're starting to tap in, or maybe some of you have already. You're really starting to tap into this inner genius that's coming from living much more authentically, or tapping into an authentic chord. There's an authentic or genuine chord. It's like a genuine tone. This tone that's coming through. It's more of a resonance thing. So you're really feeling things out. It's like you're really feeling out what is. It's very interesting, because I'm even getting with the cards that you're not really even wanting the tarot right now. I feel like it's like really about this channeling or psychic ability in your life. It's like anything is just confirming that. Six of Swords. Moving forward, and then the world. So you're very aware that something is over, a phase, a stage in your life, a time period. You're very aware of this ending. You're very aware that you have a chance to start something new or do something in a new way. And you're very supported on that. And so you are literally transforming your own life. So everything that I'm seeing, you already are aware of, or you're soon to be aware of. And I mean soon, probably a week to 2 weeks. If you're not already getting this message of, psychically, and this is more guidance for you. I do feel, I'm not going to take all these cards, but I'm going, let's see, I'm not going to take all of them, but I will take this one. Because I do feel there's this leveling up. And again, I talked about appearance. So it's going to be feeling better, looking better, understanding yourself better. But with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Empress energy, I feel like this creating something has a lot to do with what's tangible form. It's like not just how you feel, but how you look, how you dress, how you present yourself, how you hold yourself, you carry yourself, how you flow. It's going to be something that's very discernible to yourself and to others. And maybe for some of you, it might not even be for you. It may be that other people are pointing, wow, you've changed, or how did you do this? Or, what did you do? It's going to be very visible, these changes. These plans that you're making are very foreseeable and seeable. It's these changes, this transformation. So in other words, this is not just an inner transformation. Oh, I feel better, or I'm better adjusted, or I've healed from something. It's going to affect your physical world and physical material world. It's affecting what you draw in. And then we have Laguz, as I said, that draw in, intuition, evolution, transformation. You're really transforming from the inside out. Let's make sure you can see that. So this is not about, this is all happening from within. It's guided within. The motivation is within, and there we are, getting better, awakening, having a breakthrough. And that's also overcoming difficulties, overcoming challenges, overcoming misunderstanding. You even misunderstanding your path or the world or some of the messages. It's not just other people misunderstanding you misunderstanding of life. And then we have victory, energy, so willow. So again, this somehow affects your energy. And again, you're going much more into an intuitive, gut knowing, instinctual awareness flow. This is the time to really connect into your intuition and use your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you in this transformation. It's coming from this inner motivation. And it's an up-leveling and an upgrading. So you're going to be able to put time, energy, focus into your plans, into what you want to create. Whether yourself, a new way of being in the world, whether it's something, it's definitely going to be something sustainable, whether it's projects, whether it's lifestyle, it doesn't matter. Some kind of collaboration, you are getting support. And I just heard the money will be there, the loan. Some of you are looking for a loan, or you're wondering, do I have enough money to do something? You're paying off something or paying it down or paying the loan. So I do feel what's happening is you're pulling your energy back. This is a big transformation about what you do with your energy, how you manage your energy. You're understanding your energy and, okay, I need to focus more on what's right for me at this time on my path, or my goals, my dream, my family, what we're doing. What are we doing here? Let's take from here. So you are going to pull in the scattered energy. And anything that is not life enhancing in far as relationship or toxicity, you're keeping the process, but you're moving it on. You're moving it on. Okay, we're going to take one. Let's see some areas in your life to go to that are very perhaps supportive, or you might get some what I call soul juice. And I put this back in, but it wanted to come out. This is what got me. This is what happens to me, and cards speak to me. Spirit really comes in. I'm going to share a story with you. Years ago, I owned a house, and I had a house, and I woke up one morning and I was on a phone call. It's funny, with a collaborator, a friend of mine, and I all of a sudden gave out a scream. Ah! I mean, like, I was shocked. Let me see if I can remember the cards. I had a fireplace. On either side of the fireplace were these built-in shelves. And even though some people think it's blasphemy, but I do rubber band my cards. I don't like keeping it. I keep some in boxes that I don't use a lot. The ones I use a lot, they're not rubber band. But when I travel or I do whatever, and I remember taking a class with, I think it was James Wanless, who did Voyager Tarot, and he's, oh gosh, you put them in this. I just don't have time. I'm using them. I don't want to put them in a pouch and take them out. I like them out. Anyway, I had stacks of tarot decks, like 3 up, 4, 5, 6, right? On the very bottom, I had this one deck. I can't think of it now, but it's by Rachel Pollack. And I think it was her. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, and I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but it's relevant. On my shelf, from the very bottom of the deck, was the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Why did I scream? Because I lived alone. No one was there. I did not pull those cards. That was my guides. My higher self. I have stuff like that happen all the time. There's no way. The rubber band was not, there's no way they could have fallen. They were neatly put, just like this. They were neatly in a row. And that deck was the very bottom deck. So there's something with you with physical manifestation, that what this magic that happens for you, this what seems to be a miracle, is coming from your very own higher self or source, God. There's something being presented to you that's going to greatly improve whatever you're focused on. And you've got the sky. And to me, this is the sky is the limit, infinite universe, cloud formations. You would do well right now to, spend time outdoors. And then you got the beach, sun, sand, relaxation, and leisure. So the message for you is to use more of your mind, your higher mind, to create, to envision, maybe even to think about what it is you want to experience, or you want the opportunity, or you want to manifest, maybe outdoors somewhere, and then really focus on it and focus how it feels to not only have it or experience what you want to manifest or attract or draw in, but what it does it feel like to have that, or in that moment, what are you, not just feeling overall, but how you're feeling. And do this for you can do it 11 seconds throughout the day, work with that powerful 11 energy, or you can do it for 11 minutes a day to just really tune in, or listen to this reading, do the affirmation over. Because right now you are very receptive, intuitively, psychically, to the guidance that's coming from the universe, infinite universe. I call God, or God consciousness, or the all that is, whatever you want to term it. So this, clearly your transformation and what's aligning for you is coming from source, or source energies, or God, the universe, infinite universe. So it's good for you to keep connected to that energy. That's part of your transformation. Is you're moving into the magic and the mystery of life, and to create this reality. You're really moving into this, what we call the causal point, where you're not focused on effects anymore. But what's happening is you have to release the certain type of relationship, or the way that you're showing up in relationship. And that really, once, as you're doing that more and more, it really puts you into collaboration, connection and collaboration with your higher self, your soul, and the universe. Okay, well, let's get a little info from the Astro Dice here. I just want to, 10th house, there we go. Moon. Yeah, moon in Aquarius. There's some things you're detaching from. You're moving, you're releasing. 10th house, this is part of your destiny. And if this is about your career, you're meant to do something creatively. You're meant to create something new in your life. You're creating, you're planning, you're putting it together. Remember spirit in what you're creating, your spiritual nature, your spiritual aspect, your soul, the universe, God, the all that it. Remember that part. That part is what's giving you the fuel, which is helping you transform your life. So you can do all you can on the ego level or the avatar level, but your bigger changes are coming through spirit. They're coming from your intuition, your psychic ability, or some of you channel, they're coming from the higher directive. Soul light, let's see, your soul insights mantra is, I am in divine right timing, and I am creating, manifesting more from my soul, and I release anything and everything that blocks this. Yeah. That's it. You can be showing up different in the universe. All right. Let me know how this resonates for you. Lots of love, light, and a big hug to you on your path. Hello, Soul Light. If you chose this butterfly, this is your reading. Okay, I'm right away feeling with you. You might have chosen more than one soul story. Soul story number 1, I shared how the cards jump out and talk to me. My guides work very physically. I have a lot of physical manifestations, appearances, physical signs, symbols, confirmations. So let's see what this is. Ooh, break free. Love that. Love that for you. What are you breaking free? Reach out into the universe. Wow, breaking free from what's limited. So this transformation is bringing a lot of hope, renewed energy. You're breaking free from something that maybe that's why. Because, okay, it could be soul story. I don't know yet, but let's see all those that came out. I think soul story number 1 has a message for you. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of what we call also messaging, but also what is called a clead-on. That means a message from someone that doesn't even realize they're giving you a message. It's like when you're in a conversation and someone says something and they may not even know why they said it, or they're relaying something, a story, or they're telling you something and you're like, oh my God, I needed to hear that. So look at this. You're really about to transform. Boundless choice, take a chance, soar. Look at that. Wow. Whatever you're wanting to know about or asking about or you're wanting soul guidance on, it's happening now. If you had any doubt of the success of whatever you're doing or how your intention, focus, and follow through is happening, is manifesting, I don't know. You're making choices that are in alignment with your path at this time. And I feel like it's been a hard road. It's been a long road. But you're saying yes. You're saying yes to something. You're choosing something. You're choosing yourself. It's your choices are bringing in these boundless possibilities. You're taking a chance on yourself or your situation. You're stepping outside your comfort zone. I think you're seeing, because let's put this here. I think that was maybe even the second card. I think you're starting to see more possibilities. If we put this here, I think you're seeing more possibilities or choices. So I feel like you're seeing more with the psychic eye, the third eye. I feel like you're seeing there's some shift that's either happening now or soon coming in for you. 5 weeks to 5 months. You're seeing something different now. Because you're seeing differently, you're opening up to more possibilities. I do hear this group saying, I never thought I could do this. I never thought this would happen. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this happened. And look at this butterfly. I love this. It's kind of peeking out and looking. It's going past the comfort zone. It's like, look at, there's a big world out there. You know, I'm gonna leave this, you know, or I'm gonna do less of this, or I'm leaving this behind, or I'm going on this journey. You're also meant to stand out more. I'm getting these kind of images like here. You're meant to stand out, or you are a standout. You could be more embracing that and say, hey, I might as well use what I have. I might as well use what I know. You're either coming out of retirement or you're coming into something that you really love to do. Maybe you had to give it up, or maybe you consider yourself partially successful to what you were doing, but you want more. You want more success, outer success. I don't believe this. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this, whatever it is that you're coming here, you're asking about. I feel like you're thinking, oh, this is a big choice. Am I going to be able to do this? Is this really right for me, or is this even possible? But the thing is, there we go, friendship. It has something to do with friends or friendship also. New people in your life. If this is a relationship, it goes very well, is what I'm hearing. The choice that you make, but look at this, we've got opportunities. So some of these opportunities are coming from friends or people that are part of your tribe, your group. I do feel like you're moving into a space where you're feeling supported, like I got you, or I know what you mean, or wow, you had that happen too, you're going through this. Some of you are seeing the world safer, and therefore people safer. You're dropping your guard. Look at this little guy here, standing on the edge. You're dropping your guard. You're less guarded. The world is a friendly place, becoming more friendly. The universe is a friendly place. So this transformation is bringing in new friendships, relationships, opportunities, personally and business, professional, business, but personal. I almost feel like there could be, yeah, you have it here, intimate partnership, see? So if you've been asking where is, see, your bonds are deepening with people. It's not just, you know, who you're romantically interested in, right? romantic, sexual partner, no, like, life part. This is like what's deepening is your friendships. Let's take another one. So your friendships are deepening, and because your relationship with yourself is deepening. You're becoming more real to yourself, not your conditioned response self, not your real you. Yeah, I knew it. See, there's a breakthrough opportunity. I honestly feel you're going to be less guarded. You're opening up more, and this is bringing in breakthroughs in relationship, business, career, new opportunities to achieve more, to share more of your gifts, your knowledge. You're kind of, the mask is coming off, and I feel like some of you are going to be actually even more ambitious. It's like, hey, I kind of held myself back. This could be the group of, hey, I do this, it's not a big deal, or I don't charge that much, or it's a gift from God. No, you're going to create this whole world, or you have been, bit by bit, and this is a message for you, a confirmation from the soul. Look at the bottom, 10 of Pentacles, that you are successful. Now it's just about having it physically in manifested form, 3D. Look at this. Wow, you cannot make this up. Everything is fine. Yeah, you're letting go of some past idea or narrative. It's on a soul level. That's why you've got Judgment there. This is a soul calling. This is the soul timing. This brings in soulmates, create mates, collaborative. This brings in opportunities that much more aligned. And I also feel what's ending is you being alone, not having support, or not having friends around you, or friends that are like, family, or family and friends, or whatever it is. I feel like you've been wishing and hoping and intending and manifesting and vision board and writing and journaling. And I feel like there are some upcoming choices that you're going to choose differently. You're going to take a chance on yourself and break free. And this is it. This is the breaking free, and the timing is here. But it brings in so much more emotional fulfillment, whether it's work, career, job, living, where you live, how you live, and also on a monetary level. Okay? King of Pentacles. This is also legendary wealth. So you're doing the earth, got the devil at the bottom. You're doing the earth thing differently. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So the devil is all about manifesting, putting into form, Capricorn, striving, getting to that hill, getting to the next level, the next achievement. But look how relaxed this is. So this is a shift in the male aspect of you. The take charge, take a chance, take charge, move forward, make it happen. You're going to be doing it a bit more with grace. You're going to be doing it much more by synchronicity, by who and what you draw in. You're doing it more, maybe perhaps even from intuition. You're doing it from a place of possibility. This is really a time for you to embrace the unknown. That's what's going to transform your life. That's the transforming element of your life. Okay, now I'm getting another message. What do we got here? Prepare for the transformation. You're letting go of dharma, old ways of doing things, karmic debt, responsibilities, obligations. You're going to be, let me ask, when 6 to 8 months, maybe 9 months. Some 6 to 8 months, some 9 to 10 months. This is a big 9-month cycle. The things really change. Okay, what do we got here? This is peeking out. Woo, owning, there we go. It's, again, is it any clearer? 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Take a chance, boundless possibilities, breakthrough, opportunities. Some of you, it's owning your own home, your own house, or second home, second house, working. I'm getting a lot to do with where you live and how you live. Some of you, it's a better car. You're up-leveling, updating how you live, but you're also getting paid more fairly for something you're doing. This is bringing your exchange level up. But you are going to have the wherewithal, the resources. It's through work. You've got 26 here. Breaks down to an 8. But it's also doing what you love, or approaching what you do with more love, loving yourself, loving those that you're connecting to, whether personally or in a business or professional way. But also that love, loving more, coming from the space of love. Like when I come to do these readings, I love doing these readings. Sometimes I'm in a little depression, funk, and right away when I sit down, tune in, you start doing the thumbnail or whatever, what's the messaging? I just feel all this love, and I feel this light energy. Everything is fine no matter what's happening. It doesn't matter. But I love what I do. I love this kind of connecting. In fact, recently, I out in the wild, a few people recognized me from my from this channel, and another channel that I do, Awakenings with Michele Meiche, the podcast and live stream on Podbean. So one person recognized me by my nails, my rings, my hat, because they also follow me on Instagram. If you got this whole story, hello, you know who you are. And my voice. So what are you owning? You're owning yourself, your value, your worth. And because you value yourself, you're taking a chance on yourself, your goals, dreams, ideas. So if this is about more resources, more income, this is about, am I going to be able to afford this? Then this is a definitely yes. This is a definite affirmative. And this is why I like doing the cards on camera. I just see this group up, soaring, things getting lighter, the steps getting easier. It's like a hike when you get your rhythm, or you're jogging. You find your rhythm. You're finding your rhythm. And you're breaking free from monotony, boredom. You're actually breaking free from boredom. You're moving more into a sense of achievement, because you've learned some stuff. So you're here to help humanity. This is about you moving forward, stepping forward with your gifts. Here we go. What you've learned. Moving forward. Movement, travel. A lot of you are going to be traveling, not just moving, but traveling with work. Work is picking up. Business is picking up. This could even be business by online or phone. I feel multiple continents. I'm feeling a lot online. I'm feeling you're not going to have to worry about always being someplace or being in person. So the message here, break free, boundless possibilities, choice, take a chance, soar, friendship, opportunities, intimate relationships, breakthrough. You've got the messages here that it's very, very clear. At least to me it is. This is the end of a cycle of, I'm going to say it again, I feel boredom. Boredom, stagnation, stuck, energy, breaking free, monotony, too many responsibilities and obligations. I don't know what it is that's freeing you up, whether it's a mindset or your situation is changing, because sometimes it's not us. It's just, hey, this is your dharma. You have to do this. You have these responsibilities, obligations. Or it's the way you do what you do. Sometimes we still have the same responsibilities, but we take a different approach. That's definitely happening, because you got the Ten of Swords. That's ending. This burden is being lifted, and it's time. It's a soul. When you have judgment, that means it's judged like this is the time. It's happening now. And you might not even know rhyme or reason. You might get up one morning and you're like, oh, I did my morning differently. I did it this way. Yeah, I got up, I got going, or whatever. I took care of myself first. Whatever it is for you. Now, soul story number 1, I had us look here. I've been doing this for like power places. Where are you going to spend time? Where are you going to meet the person? What's going on? So let's look at your power plate. Wow, look at this. Ocean. There is something for you with soul story number 1 if you feel drawn to that, because we've got the ocean here. The sea is a power place for you. Seaside, ocean. I feel some of you are moving near the sea. And then we've got this also, the beach. Sun, sand, relaxation. So this tells me, if you've been asking, am I going to be able to afford the trip or the vacation? Yes. But overhead shelter, protection, canopy, wolf. Now, this is something, I feel like you're going to party, a rave. It could be like that. What was it? Not sundowners. What's it called? That's another thing. Dawn, at dawn, where it could be yoga and music. You're going to be. This to me is two things. You're soaring. You're elevated in your life, but I also feel you're going to something that has a great view. Now, is this your house? I don't know, but I also feel there's something event where you're out on the porch, you're out on the deck, you're out on the rooftop, you're seeing the skyline. And for some of you, there's an event that you're going to that you could meet some very influential people or some friends that end up being supportive or helping you, or you could be a part of this. You could be a part of this event also. So you're definitely going to be doing some traveling, and I do feel those of you that want to live near the ocean or water, maybe some of you do already, but if you're wanting to make a move, the next move is near water. It's seaside. And also you need to go to the beach more. You need to spend time around water more and in the water. This is even drinking more water. Water is very powerful for you. I just did a post on Patreon about water. And then when we're shifting frequency, up leveling in our frequency, we need more water when we're getting these upgrades, because water is a conduit to our light body, but it's also it's a conduit and conductivity. It helps us conduct the higher vibrational frequency and anchor. It helps us absorb and take it in. So when you're shifting a lot vibrationally, you need to drink extra water, and maybe even sometimes water with electrolytes and or additional minerals. Of course, trust your intuition on that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Take a chance. I think this is your message. Break free, boundless possibilities, choice, take a chance, or take a chance, take a chance. I just heard take a chance on love. Take a chance on people. Take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on life. Yeah, positive. Expect the best results. Pisces energy. And Pluto. There's your transformation. 8th house. Your transformation is connecting more to spirit, your spirituality, connecting spiritually into the world, connecting into abundance. So this transformation is really coming from your life view and having more faith in yourself and others, feeling taken care of, feeling a part of the universe. And 8th house also I'm getting for you. You can help people transform. You're here to help humanity become more awake, aware, or just to empower. You're here to work with more like-minded individuals. And for many of you, you're here to do work with the occult, the esoteric, maybe tarot, astrology, numerology, Reiki, energy work, Qigong, working with the unseen, with the spirit realm. A spiritual teacher, a life coach, a guide, a spiritual coach. You're helping people see their own possibilities and soar. Because your work is meant to be somehow it's intimate. You're hearing what people are intimately going through. All right, your Soul Insights mantra is I open my heart to the world and the universe and the people in it. I align more to my soul and I soar into more soul expression, soul experience abundantly. 10 of Pentacles is abundance. It's not just money. It's people, it's family, it's groups. It's kind of the whole, you're getting the whole enchilada, as we say. You're getting the whole picture. I would screenshot this. I'm going to move this here so you can see the rune card. I would screenshot this, and this is a great meditation for you if you feel a resonance to this. Let's move this over here so you can see those words. That's why I do these particular layouts. I know they sometimes get really long, and I use a lot of cards, and I know a lot of tarot readers don't do that. But I am so tuned into God consciousness, my guides, your guides, the guides, oversouls, the spirit realm, the etheric, and that cards pop out. It's like I love using cards. I don't use cards in my individual readings. I am a channeler. I just channel information. I'm a psychic medium. I do astrology also. I have numerology, but if people want cards, I do it. But the cards speak, and my guides will jump a card out, or you're doing it. You're that's watching the reading, your higher self, etherically, you're going, hey, put that card out. That's going to give the more meaning and purpose. That's why I love doing these readings, because we're doing this dance together. It's really a collaboration. Beautiful being, I am so happy for you. I really, not only through the cards, but psychically, I really feel some great things coming up for you. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the shifts and the breakthrough that's coming in, and the successful conclusion of some things that you really wanted to have happen in your heart of hearts. And I do see it happening. All right, beautiful light. And I really feel like this is 6 to 8 months, 9 to 10 months. Okay, so it's not immediate, although there could be, if you're watching this reading now, there could be some things that really come up in the time of Virgo and Capricorn. All right, so beautiful soul light, lots of love to you, big hug, and just keep shining bright and expect the best, because you are the best. Hello, beautiful soul. If you chose this butterfly, this is your reading. These are your messages, and you are worthy, you are worthy. And I just saw a flash. I don't know, I heard this. I am worthy, you are worthy. I think it's from a movie. So much about your transformation has to do with worth and value, your worth, your value. Something that you have deep inside you that is kind of peeking out more. And you may be a little bit in the chrysalis stage. You might be marinating still. What is it, larva, pupa, whatever it's called. I think it's chrysalis for butterflies. I've been corrected. Moths have one thing, and the butterfly has the other. I think your wings have been kind of clipped, but they're coming out. What do we got? Fresh start. Yes, fresh start. Take charge. Yeah, you're coming out of something. You're coming out of either, I just heard deep romantic haze, and I heard the fog is lifting, the veil. You're coming out of something, and you've been planning, and now you're moving forward. You're taking charge. I'm planning it. I'm putting it forth, and I just heard I'm not living just from survival. There's something you want to create and really put out there in the world, and you have a fresh start to be able to do this. Speaking engagement. I really feel this group. I think you're planning something with a career move, business. Is it through singing, dancing? Is it through public speaking? Is it posting? There's something that... wow, look at this. I didn't want to take all these, but we've got speak up. Yeah, see, this is you were stuck in lack. We're going to take all these, and then you have miracles. I didn't want to take all of those, but I have to go with what the guidance is coming through. So this is about speaking up, speaking your truth individually, being more you, but also I feel like you have a career in speaking, posting, writing, sharing, videos. This is a fresh start in a job, a career, you're planning. I feel whether on your own or somebody's helping you, you're planning. Oh, I'm going to do this now, then we're going to do this. I also want to create this. I want to do that. This is where I see you're at a planning stage with something. And Spirit is saying you need to do this. Your soul guidance is this planning, this taking charge is bringing in a major breakthrough, which is going to seem like a miracle to you and to others. So let's put this, because I said earlier about your worth. This is in the back. This is just, a lot of people don't realize you're the one that's calling these cards out, okay? Because there is only this time, synchronistic timing. We're in divine right timing. So you're calling out what's needed, or the majority of you, right? It's kind of that consensus vibrationally and from resonance. So you have all the resources. So whatever it is, you need to start where you are. It's going to transform your life. I don't care how little, how small. I don't care if you want to do a YouTube videos and you're like, Michelle, but my iPhone is an iPhone 8. Who cares? Use it. You know, or I only have this tiny little apartment. What am I going to do? Who cares? Start that vlog, start that posting, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And I feel like you have a lot to say, or you're finding your voice. And so you're taking charge of your life, your career, your decisions, your focus, your body, your mind. And that doesn't necessarily, some of you, yeah, you could say bossing up. No, it's just more that you're like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm doing. Boom. Will you help me? Let's do this. So I do feel like you're calling in this fresh start. You're giving an opportunity to begin again or do something that you've really wanted to do. Literally, it could be music lessons. It could be guitar. Look what we got here. Okay, let's take that. Let's see what we've got. I'm hearing not to play small. So you're in a transformative process right now. You're coming out of it. If you haven't come out of it, I'd say the next 3 to 4, maybe 6 weeks at the most. No, 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to be coming out of it. There we go. Yeah, you've had to wait. So you've had to wait on this. It's kind of been stuck. You're waiting. Things have not been moving easily. They've not been moving in the way that's giving you the go ahead. So what do we have here? Look at this. Oh, see, there we go. My dear one, you're learning how to manifest and not give up on yourself. You're learning how to take charge in your life. Either things have always been difficult, stuck, stagnant, not moving quickly, or you've gotten things easily, and now you're learning that I got to manifest it from the divine will, the divine power. I told you guys, speaking your truth, psychic ability. We've got the devil. This is all about manifesting, gang, when you got the devil there with the high priestess. This is about don't have to do the heavy lifting so much. You got to follow through, but you got to get your divine inspiration. Tune in. Go to my website, soulplayground.org, and download for free the focus meditation. Start doing that all throughout the day. When you get up, throughout the day, when you go to sleep, it's like only, 14 minutes. It's a short meditation. And you can, do it shorter. But look what we've got here. This transformation is I keep hearing speaking engagement. See, you're going to have a lot more opportunities for growth in your life. You're going to have a lot more opportunities to share. But this is definitely, if you've been wanting to make a career change or job change, or you've been doing something on the side, like some side gig, side hustle, side flow, whatever, that's coming to key precedence. You're finally getting, I see you with the computer, mapping it out. You're finally getting, how do I do this? Now, out of all these cards, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. That means this transformation is huge. For some of you, it's going back into something or starting something that you really, really wanted to do and you didn't have the time, the energy, the money, or the timing was off. Like kids are gone, now you can do it. Or you've always wanted children, now is the time. Or you had to take this other job, or you had to pay off debt and now you're doing this. Or you were too young to do something, now you're at the right age. You've marinated a bit. Or now you were in school, you couldn't do it. Or you were at home, now you're left home and now you can do it. Or now you're out of school, you've got the training, you can do it. Or now you're going back to school. Do you see what I'm saying? There's something that you wanted to do and were meant to do that the time was off, or life circumstances. So to some degree, you have been a bit held back in regards to what you're asking about. You've been perhaps a bit, stuck. Some of it's been your mindset. Some of it's been your upbringing and your mindset. Some of it's been just your situation. You've had to recover or recoup something. But yeah, see, this is it, the prioritization. You're speaking up. You're prioritizing yourself. This is having good priorities in life. Okay? And it's bringing opportunities. Yeah. So the transformation is that you're prioritizing what you want more. That's why you're taking charge and you're starting to plan. Use this energy, soul light, whatever you're asking about, because I feel like you have multiple opportunities either around you or they're coming in, or you have multiple projects or multiple ideas or multiple parts of your life you want to change. I feel like you can do it all. But we can't always do it all at the same time. Let's see, what do you have here? Empathy. Have empathy for yourself. Well, that's something I feel with your intuition or psychic ability, and it's asking you to follow your passion. So you're igniting something. This could be new relationships. This could be people that are supportive or helping of you. But although I do feel you're more on your own, or this inquiry has to do with something that's near and dear to your heart or your life or a personal goal of yours. And you've been waiting to see some signs, and you've gotten a lot of strength. You've had to rely more on, and we got financial stability. Let's take that too. You've had to rely more on your inner reserves, your inner strength. Some of you, things have been a little tight, or like a shoestring budget, but you're actually okay. I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles here and financial stability, you're actually okay, but I know that you want more. And so you're planning for that. And this transformation that comes in is going to bring you more material rewards, or you're feeling better. And I think it's because also some of your projects are going to pop off, or one of them's going to pop. There's something that's going to take off or pop that's going to help you. Now, that could be, take that however you like to. Okay, let's see what we got here. Soul story number 3. Some of you could be 3s, and just your numerology, your life path. Which I say our life path is our soul path. As a master numerologist, I rarely look at the life, the soul. Like, I'm a 4, I'm a soul, but my life path is a 3, and I am a 3. I mean, creativity, it's a 21-3. It's very relevant. So I feel a lot of 3 energy, and 3, 6, 9. I feel a lot with that you have multiple talents or abilities. You're multifaceted. I feel like sometimes you might have trouble choosing, what do I do now, or what do I do first, or what is my anchor? What do I need to do foundationally? Yeah, blessings. You've got miracle and you've got blessings coming from spirit. So you're making yourself more a priority and what it is you really want to do, or create more a priority, it pays off. So your transformation is, some people may say, God, I can't believe what you're doing, or how much you get done, or how, and I'm not talking about overworking or workaholism, although you have a little devil-y there. But with the High Priestess, I almost feel like you maybe pray, meditate, or you write out what you want to do, or you vision it, or you're journaling, and then you follow through. Yeah, 4610. See, there's new opportunities. There's a fresh start somewhere. New opportunities. I feel like you're learning how to manifest. I feel like you're learning how to make your dreams, your goals a reality on the 3rd dimension. And I feel like there's something about you speaking or speaking up. This is a lot of 5th chakra energy. I think even from the, the butterfly image, the color here, indigo, all this indigo blue. You could be an indigo starseed child, or indigo starseed being, starseed light being. You really came here to express, and also express from the heart. It's a lot about heart, or heart connection, heart chakra. To loosen up that 3rd chakra, and loosen up the 3rd chakra, open the 4th chakra, and loosening up the 5th, listening to your higher self, really starting to express yourself. I don't know, it could be writing, it could be singing, directing. It's something creative, it's something expressive. You're putting something together that is very creative. Even if you're supporting or helping someone else, this has to do with your support, how you support yourself, or how you're supported. whatever it is, I would say you're not meant to just give up. You're not meant to, because something's coming around again. So if you've had, I'm too this, I'm not enough this, I'm too that, that's changing. That's a big part of your transformation, is how you see yourself. And look, achievement, life cycles, Jira. It's time, soul light. And then we've got Ansu's wisdom, communication. Again, oh, that's why I love doing the cards, because the message is communication. You're meant to communicate. You're a communicator. There's something you need to communicate to yourself. You need to be honest with, I really want this. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to get help going for it. I'm just going to do it. And you have this breakthrough. And then you've got blessings, miracle, and a breakthrough. So once you just follow these steps of taking charge, start planning, putting things together, doing authentic responses, authentic behaviors, authentic actions, what we call right action in alignment to your intention, your dreams, your goals, your visions, soul-aligned action. And this is meant to be an activation. I feel like you're going to get the energy of activation, of taking charge in a soul-aligned way, a way that aligns intuitively, subconsciously, and into your inner psyche, your psychic self, which is the soul, right? The psyche. So you're getting the message that the blessings are coming, or you've already had some blessings, miracles, and there's more to come. You don't just get one or two or three. So your whole life, I feel, if you follow this, is going to be more and more blessings. It's going to seem like more and more miracles, more and more like I am safe, I am okay. Okay, what have we got? Streets, urban landscape. So you could be sidewalks, crosswalks. This is also about movement. And some of you might be in the city. Again, there's a lot about moving forward, making it happen. Some of you could be moving to a larger city. Okay. If you're asking about a car, you're budgeting, you're making things a priority so that you can have or buy what it is you really need or want. Thrilling rides, carnival, fun, festive atmosphere, amusement park. So this could be traveling somewhere where this is, but I also feel like this is going to make your life more fun. You're not going to feel stuck in lack. You're going to feel more fulfilled. You're going to feel like things are moving again. Things are happening. You're able to take this inspired action. So some of you, I'm also getting I know everybody, there's this international reading, but some people could be in a more suburban or like Midwest state, Canada. I feel there's a place where there's forest preserves, or like where there's seasons, there's a seasonal change or something about you traveling there. Also, I want to say with this group, I feel like part of this is a soul timing. And so there is some other past lives that you're kind of connecting to. You might even connect to the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s, maybe even the 40s I'm seeing by this card. There might be how you look, or music, or just memories of that era. Because I'm getting big band. I'm getting something with somebody's a performer here, a singer, not just writing and talking and speaking keynote speeches or workshops or conferences or retreats, but I feel like somebody has come in with some gifts, and that either parents, grandparents, or I don't know, tias, aunties, tios, uncles, there's people that have this gift, like, oh yeah, my dad was in a big band, or he wrote music, or my mom writes music, or my mom's a singer-songwriter, my dad or my uncle or whatever, something, or or my family's very creative or artistic, or we all played an instrument. There's something like that you're meant to bring forward, whether it's just out of the love of it, the gift of it, the love, the creativity of it, or there's something of that lineage that you're meant to bring forward. It could even be drumming, writing music. I just somehow feel it has to do with art or music, or it's something that's going to help you in this transformation. It taps you into another part of you. And for some of you, you're actually bringing it into what it is that you do. But others in your family do it as well, or have done it. It's a gift that's passed on. Okay. All right, let's look here. What do we have? So I asked for you to help you the most, and you've got Neptune. And while I'm doing this reading, we have what? Neptune in Aries, Saturn in Aries. Oh, and we've got Aries here. Neptune in Aries. Wow, this is going to be a powerful time. Fourth house. Yeah, pull from what you feel subconsciously, intuitively. Again, family lineage. What did you do? What did you know? I don't know. It could even be for some of you cooking, some kind of meal. But there's something about, and again, this strategy and planning is also creating this firm foundation or better foundation. It's almost like tilling the soil for more growth or more creative expression or more abundance or more opportunities. But you're meant to, part of your foundation is your intuition. Maybe your family is intuitive or psychic or channels or did tarot readings or astrology, or I just heard, yeah, my mom was an astrologer. So it could be that is an important part of your life, and you're meant to somehow integrate it. Or if you are, great, confirmation, kudos to you, perfecto. But that Neptune in Aries is saying, look, you need to kind of, Aries is take charge in your career and planning it, envisioning and moving forward, especially if you're doing something creatively and or intuitively or psychically or with any of the, esoteric or occult principles and fields, that you've really actually come here to do this. That this is a very strong part of what you're meant to do. And there's a lot that awaits you in doing that, right? Let's move that over. Yeah, that financial stability, right? Yeah, and also your spirituality brings in an inner stability. Okay, so it's good to know that. But you are being watched out for. Okay, let's connect into your Soul Insights mantra or Soul Insights affirmation, however you want to say it. What's supporting you on your path right now. Oh, wow, I speak the truth from my heart, and I am guided by my soul through my higher self. That's it. I was waiting for something more. There's a lot more if you want to do it, but no, I feel like this is all about guidance. This is about intuitive guidance. And again, these breakthroughs that are being created, this next level of awakening. You're awakening to some kind of gift or gifts within you. Beautiful, radiant soul. Thank you for the honor of connecting with you. I really feel your energy. Oh my gosh, for some of you, oh my God, it's such a sweet energy. Just be bold, even, and share. This is not a time to hesitate. This is really a time for you to just try it. Just do it. Just do it. I feel like it's coming from such a great place and such a place of inner knowing and confidence, and you're only going to get more confident as you trust your inner knowing more. All right, shine bright, radiant light, and ways to connect with me are in the description below. Love and light.